The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning. How are we doing today? Now, tablet and pen time. If you don't know me, my name is Ray. Last name is Reynolds. I've been helping people become millionaires and billionaires now for 46 years. So you might just want to take a tablet and pen and write a bunch of stuff down today. Now, I became a corporate millionaire, believe it or not, at 14 and a half years old through a corporation because I invented something called Car Finder. Now, I also did 2.6 billion at 26. So I think you ought to listen a little bit today. I think there's a lot of blah, blah, blah out there. Blah, 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 blah. This doesn't make any sense. No, this is live. So let's understand. You can type some questions. I'll answer that too. Number one, no pictures, no recording. Why? I want you to put it here. I want it to be a mindset. I want you to think about things you're trying to do and understand I'm going to change some of your habits. I'm sorry. I think that you've been doing it wrong anyway. Me, it's simple. I accomplished all my goals. I have no excuses. I'm not going to give you any excuses either. My feel sorry for myself is 3 seconds. I'll give you 3 minutes. Every time I hear some ding dong say white men can't jump, that's funny. I hold the record for the highest kick on this planet. It's not funny to me. I broke that record in 81. Guess what? Fastest kick too. And I got everything I want. Why don't you? We got choices today to listen and learn to play the game. Why do I call it a game? When I was a little kid, when I started all this, for me, I called it winning the game of business. I wrote that series 46 years ago, winning the game of business. So what does that allow us to do? I like to teach you how to win today. So that's why you need that tablet and pen. From there, would you like to be a millionaire? Answer the question, please. You want to be a millionaire? I'm hoping the answer is no. Believe it or not. Now, would you like to be a corporate millionaire? I'm hoping the answer is yes. You see, there's a big difference about millionaire, how you receive money. Money is taxable under SSN and SS5. It's not taxable on a corporation SS4 until it's profitable. So if we learn to play, we can learn to win. So let's take a picture of this page. Yeah, I know. Don't take pictures of anything in video. This page, it's okay. Click. Go ahead. See, understand, I never wanted to run a business. I had no idea. I don't want to run a business. You know, when I was 17 and a half, going to Orange Coast College and all kinds of good stuff too. All right, I got my 19 houses and I couldn't get number 20. They told me no. I transferred to my divisions. From there, you know what I got to do? I had 22,000 payphones. Yeah, $300 a month coming income. I just wanted money auto income. I named it auto income. So let's write down auto income. I think that's what you need today, up to about $100,000 a month. Is that okay? Now let's play. I'd like you to drive around your city today, but I want you to be the passenger. I want someone to drive you around like Miss Daisy. Okay? I'd like you to look around and look at gas stations, Wendy's, dry cleaners, storage units, an apartment complex. I want you to look at them. And I want you to look in the damn mirror and ask yourself, why don't you own them? Why don't you own them? Someone else does. And it's auto income. See, your thought pattern has to change a little bit today. That's what I'd like to do and help you do that too. Somebody's corporation owns us. So let's play. I'd like you to have a corporation and draw that diagram right there and a bunch of divisions. And let's go get $1 million. So if you have basically $5,000, all right, let's go buy a house. You can do that in 14 different states. Oh, you want to use corporate credit instead? Do you know corporate credit's a write-off, interest rate, and credit card too? I could put $5,000 on a credit card and go get a house. Wouldn't that be fun? Would you like 3? See, that's auto income to me. 10,000 to 100,000 a month. I can go to Texas too. There's 14 different states. We could play this game and win. You know what you've been doing? I'm sorry you brought the pain home to you and your family. All right, and you brought the pain home, and guess what? All right, so unfortunately, what you did. Dry cleaner with the book on that, laundromats and storage units and all kinds of fun stuff. I help my client get 3 locations. Now he only gets $63,000 a month. Is that okay? We're trying to get that $100,000. Another client, we got him a laundromat. I wrote a book on that as well. So I got him $30,000 a month. All right. Well, what do? Storage units are fun because we get to make money. Well, I like making money, pays the bills. But again, how about a Wendy's restaurant? How about a Jack in the Box? How about a gas station? How about we learn to play the game and own it, not run it? Is that okay? That's the game of business. We get to win. How about 22,000 payphones? That sucks. The payphones I had was making the money. But the difference is these cell phones replaced them. So I finally found a replacement. My replacement is pretty simple. All right, the EV charging stations. That's been working for me, and I like that. About 3 years ago, I started collecting those as well. So what is my goal? 100,000 plus a month, and I did that. Simple. I got to $1 million a day. Isn't that fun? You see, I like to connect the dots. Maybe I can teach you to connect the dots. Why don't we take 30,000 off of a corporate credit card? Right off the interest rate in the credit card. Payment's less than $500 a month. All right. The average person wastes that anyway. Why don't we get 4,000, 8,000 a month? Why don't we get some auto income? All right, up to $1 million a day. Well, let's get $1 million a year first. You know, if you do this by division process, you could actually create up to 72,000 a month just doing that. See, you could learn to play the game to win. How about storage units? See, I have my companies, and I'll have this location company too. I have a system locations for you. Would you like me to get you one? You see, I want to do everything for you. I can, if you allow me to. But again, it's going to be up to you to play the game of business. So let's play. Let's give you some rules and tools today, because I don't have excuses. So we're going to play my way for a while. I started out being born in a taxi. She threw me in a trash can. She didn't want me. Oh, well, I got to be a Mrs. Hope, the she-devil from hell. I'd like you to basically understand something today. I came from hell, and I want to get out of hell. It sucked. You see, I didn't get a mommy and a daddy like you did. What did I get to do? Live in hell. I wanted out of it. When I was a little boy, they read me a book and a story. I sat next to the lady. It was kind of nice. Did you know one thing I did? I memorized every word. See, they didn't realize until I freaked them out. I have total recall on those things. I taught myself how to read after that. So your journey today begins with me. Now draw the diagram in front of you. Is that okay? I want you to think about things in your city and state today. How about we look at Bank of America? Why? They bankrupt 6,000 locations. Boom! They got a parent company. They have these branch numbers. Oh, they don't like this one, so they bankrupt the damn thing, and they suck the assets and the money away, and they write off on their taxes. Even Chase. You know, all the banks have gotten in trouble and died in the last couple of years, too. U.S. Bank. How about this one? Wells Fargo just got indicted again a week and a half ago. All right, it's amazing. They're the most indicted bank. They're still in the business, and they've been what? Making money. How about Sam's Club and Geico? How about cities? The city files bankruptcy? How the hell's that happen? See, I don't believe you look behind the curtain how this happens. I think that's your own fault. Sorry. So we're going to think about stop bringing the pain home. I'm going to help teach you and then get you to be a certified CFO. Then I want to reprogram your brain to millionaire status. Is that okay? We play it my way for a while. I want you to look behind that curtain and understand what I had to do for me. Mrs. Hope dropped me off the pier, all right, at 6:30 in the morning when I was 3 years old to 9.5 years old. She'd roll down her window. She'd say, if you're not here at 5 o'clock, I'm going to leave you there to die. She was a she-devil from hell. I ran over to the pier. There was a light. It said warm. I stole off the pier, ate out of a trash can. You know what? I got caught 3 days later. Ah! He grabbed my hand. I thought he was going to throw me off the pier. He says, you can take out my trash or I'll call the jail. I'll call the police officer. You go to jail. Take out the trash, go to jail. I took out the trash. I was known as boy, clean the chump bucket. Boy, take out the trash. Everybody on the pier knew me. All right, I got to even go to their mansions in Beverly Hills, California, and Palos Verdes, shoveling horse and cow manure every weekend. It was fun. What I did is I collected magazines about rich and famous people. All right, I wanted to know exactly how they got their money. I looked at Marina Del Rey, Torrance Rocks, Palos Verdes, and Rat Beach. See, now here's that Wells Fargo thing again, $3.7 billion. Ripping off customers. It sucks. Oh, well, they're going to write it off anyway. They make $100 billion and they get a little fine. Oh, and then they write it off. That's just another one. They're the most indicted bank on the planet. You know, Apple, because I did my research and you didn't do yours, was bankrupt in 97. Mr. Bill Gates was indicted 4 times and they had to step down as president of his own company. Do you know what he did for Apple? He gave him a line of credit, $150 million. As long as you use it, don't abuse it, maintain the payment. See, borrow money is not taxable. So what did he do? Now, the funny thing is Bill Gates can indict it, and now Apple's in a friggin' indictment now. They're worth about $3 trillion, both companies. So if we learn to play the game, we can learn to play and win and quit bringing the pain in them like you've been doing too. Is that okay? So let's understand something. It's like this. I got in trouble in the 3rd grade, Miss Popelka. All right, she'd tell everybody why he's wearing the same pants. Miss Goodwin, she argued with me, and I was just in the 3rd grade. She says George Washington was the first president of the United States of America. I said, no, he wasn't. I said, right here. She argued. She sent me to the principal's office. Back then, it's whack, whack, whack. They got to kick our ass 3 times at a time. I got beat by the principal. I should have taken the paddle and beat his ass myself, but I didn't do that. I had to be nice. But you know what? The first president wasn't George Washington. All right? His name was Hanson. I don't get this. Why do they teach you stupid things and you believe everything you got taught? You've been trying to get to your American dream since day one, and your way sucks. It doesn't work. Oh, well, it was not George Washington. You see, let's understand the truth. It'll set you free. How about the first lady that ever ran our country for 17 months? That's right. We've had a woman act as president for 17 months while our president was in a coma. He had a stroke. So the reality is, let's understand the truth. You didn't look behind the damn curtain. That's on you. Me, I look behind the curtain every time. Now, what did you do? You're a grown-up. Well, let's act like one. You jacked the sucker up, you dropped the score, you got stuck. Hell, you can't get any more. And you hocked your house and your family and brought the damn pain home. Wasn't that stupid? People aren't stupid. They just follow stupid. I don't get stupid. Do you understand stupid? See, I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarborough. Ooh, security chief of TRW in a Spear years ago. So let's take every card you got. Let's write down the procedure. Put a sticky in the back of the card. Write down the limit of the card. Maintain 25%. What's 29%? Never go to 30. Because you go to 30, there you go. Boom! You screwed it up. I want you to build a line of defense and protect your family. I want you to man up, woman up. Understand, all cards fluctuate. These suckers fluctuate. Every time you take it to 30, plop, and more. These don't fluctuate at all. We get to play the game, we get to win. So if we use this combination today, you can maintain a 750 the rest of your life too. So TRW, Thomas Raymond Woolridge, made bicycle parts, El Segundo, California. Wow. And you know what I got to do? I got to train Ken Yarborough, their security chief. And I think it stood for Thomas Raymond Woolridge. It stood for the reports wrong. They became a spirit in 96. I drew the first one of these years ago. I said, good, fair, hell no. So if we listen to my rules and tools today, you can maintain 750 the rest of your life. You never had to bring the pain home in the first place. You did that because you follow people like ducks and sheep. So the reality is Ray's rules, tools and rules. Write it down. So if you got all screwed up credit, I don't want you to get into bankruptcy. I don't want you to get the debt consolidation crap. Didn't work today. Click, 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 click. See, supply credit can turn into cash. Wouldn't that solve a problem? It helping you balance your debt. Isn't that what you should be doing anyway? But again, it's a choice. So I got classes on Fridays and Saturdays all through the day. You get to play with me too. You're ready to get used to Ray Reynolds. You see, you and I are going to partner up. I'm going to get you to millionaire. Is that okay? Some of you get you to billionaire too. You get used to raisecredit.com. We get to play my way for a while. All right, so I'm going to make you a certified CFO. Corporation with 3 divisions. Write it down. That's what you need. From there, I'm going to put you in my coaching program because I'm going to hold your hand and talk to you every week. We'll do it my way for a while. Now, I like to do a blueprint loan with every one of you. This means you and I on the phone with your partner of life. We're going to blueprint your past, present, future, good, bad, and ugly. We're going to look at the family. We're going to look at the corp and the divisions. And we're going to look at your irrevocable trust, planning to die. Then we're going to look at the car and the house and auto income. And what I put in my books and series 46 years ago, cash flow free per time. So we get to play. That's a blueprint call with me. So guess what? There's a plan A. There's no plan B. Plan B is for losers who want to settle. We're not going to settle. We're going to get knocked down 1,000 times. Hell, we're getting up again and again. So we get to play. Now let's focus on this today. Chapter 18. It says a corporation is a legal person right there. I'm not here to be CPA attorney. I'm just to tell you about public record when you find out yourself. Now I was 7.5 at Mrs. Hope's family house, and what did I hear? Corporation's a legal person. I wrote it down. They told me I was weird. Probably true. I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department the next day. Next door was a library. I went in, man, what does this mean? She was rude. Can you believe she walked away? 5 minutes later, here's the microphone, here's the book. You read books too. Good luck for you. How many times have you screwed up your credit? 4 times in your life so far. How many times have you tried to get to millionaire and you screwed that up too? Your lack of knowledge is what's kicking your assets. You're getting older, slower, you're not as pretty as you used to be. When are you going to basically man up, woman up, and listen to me? I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years. When the hell are you going to get off your assets and do what I tell you to do? It'll be up to you. Now, I was smart enough going to that library for 2 years. 9.5 years old, I sent away $10 to the Secretary of State of California. That's right. And do you know what I got? My corporation came back, Helping Hand Industries. And I didn't look at that part. It says, may sue or be sued. So my corporation, I'm 9.5, gets credit cards in the mail. I got $100,000 of cards in the mail. Hell, I've been collecting these since day one. About $60 million worth, having fun. Hell, why not? What'd you do? Collect baseball cards? All right, so understand something today. You might want to learn to play. I got named to the movie Dave as well. So I screwed up when I was 12 and a half years old. I started the Orange County Blind Center. I used the word Braille. I got named in a lawsuit. Damn. So I didn't understand trade name, trademark, and copyright. Had to learn that too. The goal is to never bring the pain home. So today, if you got a corporation, goody for you. You probably spent thousands of dollars and paid an attorney, CPA, and corporate service, and didn't learn diddly squat. When I heard don't put all your eggs in the basket, when I was a little boy, I asked the grown-ups, what does that mean? The response was, I thought they were stupid. When I grew up, I realized they were stupid. Do you know if you have a corporation today, when they sue it, they sue you? You're the voice of the corporation too. Wow, that's what you get to do. I got this rhyming thing problem. I've been doing it all my life. I write with both hands to talk at the same time. And I have total recall and an IQ of 203. When I was in the 6th grade, they said I was retarded. I just thought they were stupid. I invented division process. So you're never a duck and a sheep. So let's understand today. Let's put our ducks in a row and never bring the pain home. That be okay? Now I'm honest and I'm blunt and I'm direct. All right, I tell it like it is. All right, you all followed stupid. You did. That doesn't mean you're stupid. You followed stupid. You did stupid because you followed stupid. You got to stop following stupid. I'm sorry. KNX named me the Godfather of Credit years ago. I tell people like it is. I treat them like they're 2 years old because I want them to not screw up anymore. I didn't get a family as a kid, so it pisses me off when you screw it up. You got what I didn't get. Damn, that pisses me off. We're going to start with the lists. Oh, you got a goal list? Good for you. All right, where's it at? At home, in your pocket, in your cell phone? See, the goal list is simple. Well, what's about the daily list, the weekly list, and the project list? Without the list and going through the process, every time you try something new, you need your assets kicked. How about you and I get on the phone every time, and I get you past all that crap, and I'll challenge anybody who gets you in your way. Is that okay? Now, I came up with a foolproof program years ago. So I promised I'd never get married and have kids unless I had a foolproof program not to bring the pain home like you, because I think it sucks. So let's do this. I'm the incorporated for rich and famous people. Lakers, Clippers, Dodgers, Angels, and all the rich and famous people too. How about Arnold? How about Gold's Gym? How about College Professor? How about my homeless program called Raise 360? How about $1,600,000? Made her a millionaire. $1,200,000. Oh, don't forget my prison program too. Here's free Ricky Ross, gold and platinum cards, up to unlimited $1,000,000. He just came out of prison. How about Thomas after 26 years? Came to me and 6 months later, you know what I did? I gave him his dream. He wanted to have a dump truck business. Brand new ones too. Now I believe your biggest problem is you. You never took the time to listen and learn. You follow ducks and sheep. So today I'm going to show you something you should have learned a long time ago. You signed an SS5 form. What's that, Ray? That's the SSN, 1040 tax return. You got one chance. You gave yourself one chance to kick your own assets and you screwed it up. We the people, you get one chance? No, 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 no. We're going to take that SS5 and compare it to SS4. Line one right in front of your face is legal name of entity or individual person. Through all my research, all since I was a little boy, the only form that the IRS ever created that says banking and credit purposes is the SS4. Your SSN, don't laminate, don't carry with you, don't use for ID purposes, and you break all the rules anyway. Now, if you don't file tax returns, you're a crook. Go to prison. Where you belong. Wesley Snipes went to prison for 3 years, fined $5 million. He listened to his idiot attorneys and CPAs in Beverly Hills, California. It ruined his life. God, it sucks. So let's understand, play my way, okay? I think your way sucks, okay? I really do. So we're going to get a hold of the irs.gov, write it down. We're going to go to a form called 1244. We're going to take a corporation and you and file one damn tax return and not almost pay no tax to 3 to 5 million. See, that's why people should always file a tax return, because you're allowed to do that. Instead, you just screw it up. So let's understand the rules and tools how to play. Is that okay? We play today? Now let's understand. Even Thomas didn't listen to me. He won Survivor, the first show, running around naked on the show, almost died twice. He got the $1 million check. His CPA tax attorney says, keep $375. The rest goes to the IRS. I said reference 3 times 5. I'll teach you how to turn it to 15 million. See, you've had some money before, $5,000, $50,000. You spent it, you pissed it away. How stupid could that be today? Why don't we reference the shit out of it and borrow against it and turn it to 5 times more? Borrow money's not taxable. Shouldn't you learn to play? But he didn't listen either. 3.5 years in federal prison, 10 years probation. He violated that to being stupid. So the lack of knowledge is the stupidity of man and woman. Why do people do stupid things? They don't know any better. That's their excuse. The United States of America Incorporated. What do they do? 50 corporations, 50 states. States got cities as well. Because they planned the problem and know they're going to have an oh shit day, they created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy. So they can bankrupt cities' debts and say, oh shit, we're still in business in front of you. That's your problem. Learning to play the game. We the people, and let's understand, Supreme Court says so, we get to play a little bit my way today. I like to teach you how to play and stop bringing the pain home. Is that okay with you? You see, let's get division of me. Let's think, all right, a division of me. So that form allows me to put your name, corporation, division, subsidiary right there. Right there. I can build you $1 million of cash credit if you want to. Then you could finance the American dream and run it all off. Now let's understand. All right, we're going to talk about, all right, the number 8. Okay, 3 divisions of me, write it down. 3 divisions of me and 5 closet divisions. Now I had an oh shit day almost 15 years ago. After taking out one of my yachts in the backyard, wife wants to show a group of people the fireworks. Someone had a virus. I got to die and come back and help you. So let's understand, what did I get to do? I had my 3 divisions of me, my 5 closet divisions, all right, and then we're homeless. They stole my shit. 3.7 billion. They stole my life. What am I supposed to do? Pretty simple. I sold my wedding ring, my Rolex, my necklace, my bracelet, $16,400. I took my 3 divisions of me and my 5 closet divisions, and I built $1 million of credit. The reason I come up with the number 8, every race car, race boat, race motorcycle always have the number 8. I was born on the 8th. Did you know 8 and 0 are perfect numbers? They go to infinity and beyond. So I want you to have a division of me. That means you can get a credit card, house, and a franchise. And we can play to never bring the pain home and do the things you did for you. You screwed up so bad it's ridiculous. You brought the pain home and you didn't learn to play. Why did you listen to a bunch of dummy people today? We play my way for a while. Why? Because your way sucks. Sorry. Now, here's one of the $1 million Lamborghinis. Here's the key. $6,800 a month. Damn. So here's the apartment complexes. Here's the franchises. Here's all the things we got in goodies into the billions. If I got a problem with that Lamborghini, I get to do the 3-step. Can you write it down? Disconnect, isolate, incorporate. Put that sucker over here. All right. See, your banks and grocery stores do this in your face. They get rid of bad pieces all the time, and they stay in business. But you like bringing the pain home to your family too. How about we sign a lease? How about we go get some buildings and properties? How about we understand the SS4 is to receive money and taxable when you're profitable? That's the way to play. And under the Fair Lending Act, 1 card can become 99 more. How many would you like? So you could finance the American dream and never steal from the family. Here's Mary. Oh, poor Mary. Mary calls after she screws it all up. Now, Mary's Ivy League. She's a VP of Apple. 300,000 a year. She married her, 3rd grade sweetheart. He's doing as good as she is. Ivy League education. Mary wants to start a restaurant. Grandma taught her how to cook. Oh, goody. She hires the attorney, gives him $10,000. Fine, though, here's the lease. Guarantee it too. Here's the CPA, tax attorney. Gonna monitor the books. Now what happens is Mary's restaurant fails. Since she guaranteed it, all right, and then she used $98,000 of her personal credit. She called them and said, what did I do? When did my score go down? Here's the attorney and CPA's response. I don't know, I'm stupid. It seems like I'm the only guy that has all the pieces together all my life and for you. So they didn't know how to help her when she jacked up her credit and dropped her score. When the restaurant failed, she had to file bankruptcy. She guaranteed the lease. She had to bankrupt herself and her husband and lost her house. 3 weeks later, he divorced her and said, I didn't sign up for that. See, Mary screwed up, kind of like you. Everything you've been doing, you've been the duck and the sheep. Doesn't that suck? Isn't that really bad? So what Mary should have done is see me before, and that restaurant should have been a division and guaranteed it's a division. Because if it doesn't work, she can throw the sucker away, like the banks and the grocery stores and the cities do. Instead, Mary likes to bring the pain home like you. Why don't you learn to be a certified CFO and stop bringing the damn pain home? Would that be okay? See, you got a corporation today. Oh, goody for you. Look on Secretary of State's website. There's your corp. There's your name. You're the founder. You're on the bank account. You're a duck and a sheep. When they sue that, they sue you. Do you going to go quack, quack, or meh? Which one are you going to do? See, your problem is you use your home address, most of you. 87% of people do for corporations. You just add yourself to the national mailing list. That's called stupid. You should use basically what? Mailbox, etc., shared office space. Why don't we put our ducks in a row? And let's remember, when they sue that corp, they sue you, and that sucks. How about we create a lot of defense so we never bring the damn pain home? Would that be okay with you? We do it my way for a while because your way, why? Sucks. So here it is. Here's a $100 million building, $1 million Lamborghini, one of the $5 million mansions, and $1 million wrist book. Hell, I obtained them. Why the hell didn't you? All right. So here's one of my mansions. All right. You see, it's only $5 million. Large as U-Dock in Huntington Harbor. Properties on all 5 islands as well. Isn't that fun? You know, I like you to write down credit, loan, and money. Credit, loan, and money. Write it down. I can take credit, loan it out, and make some freaking money. Is that okay? We do it my way again? Your corporation doesn't do business. It's a management company. It manages a franchise for basically franchise and how about apartment complex. We build a line of defense. Then we go get up to $1 million of credit too. And in my book, 46 years ago, Financial Freedom. And I always put, all right, from paragraph 6, paragraph 3, cash flow free per time. Is that okay? We get $100,000 a month. Would that be okay with you? So let's understand. I've been helping people for 4 decades so far. All right, we can play, but we're going to do it my way. I got workshops on Fridays and Saturdays and no excuses. All right, you see, it's like when I'm doing my flippity dippity doos. That 19 houses, they told me no, and I got number 20 when I put in my divisions. I realized then the buyer's a liar, the agent, the broker too, like in 2008 to that stated income crap, country ride, all these stupid people doing stupid. Oh, wow. Did you know the contractor's a liar? And he basically hires the subcontractors outside Home Depot. Once they sign the contract, you know they're going to cut every corner they can. Well, look, it stands up. At 21, I decided to be the bank. Hell, I want to be the bank. Is that okay? So what did I do? Well, the first time I sold the first car, I basically, he's going to go to the credit union for the balance. He put a deposit down. I said, no need. One of my divisions will finance you. I got $413 for 7 years. I sold a house. All right. I did the same thing, the assignment of mortgage. That was only $1,200 a month. Do you know how many times you blew it by selling something you could have been the bank? Almost every damn time. Why don't we take an apartment complex as an example? And let's do the assignment of mortgage. How about we look at the real estate system that did billions in real estate? Financial system, buckets of money, tax balance, become the bank. How about the assignment of asset? Is that okay? I like to make you a money-making machine if you allow me to do that for you, but it'll be up to you. So let's say you want to sell widgets, computers or something. We get basically up to $100,000 to $1 million. We're going to do supply and vendor credit. We're going to do OPM money. And then we're going to play with Dun & Bradstreet. And then you get to sell stuff on what? Amazon and eBay. We get to make money starting today. There's a couple $100 million of goodies I obtained. Would you like some of those too? So we got some choices today to play. There's God's gift again. All right, the mansions and the race books with my name on it too, and even the Duffy. Oh, the big building and another Lamborghini. I like Lamborghinis. You haven't noticed so far? Helicopters and big buildings too. Oh, there's me again. My ass is as high as a foot-set locker. 6-foot locker on the way down. Hit my head, cut my head that night. I kicked out the lights too because in Guinness Book of Records, God kind of pissed me off. so we can play. Bottom line is no excuses for you. I accomplished every goal I've ever had. So let's write down and understand when they say no, it doesn't mean no. It means they don't know how. Do you understand? No does not mean no. It means they don't know how. They don't know diddly squat. And you accepted it. You know when you heard no, there was a better way. Don't worry, I put it in my info commercial years ago. There's got to be a better way. Now everybody repeats this shit. I own the rights to that, by the way. Maybe I should sue everybody. So let's understand 1,000 steps to the millionaire dream. I have a series called Millionaires in the Founders Kit. I sold this at the Bonaventure, 32 years every Wednesday night. That's right, 5,000 a set. So you're treading water and playing it safe. Why don't we understand there's 5 things that are a must-have? Everything to me is rules and tools. So first we need a 750. I'll build you up to that and build you credit all the way. Corporation and divisions. All right, can we get you 100,000 to $1 million of credit? How about we get checkbook money? How about basically supply and vendor money too? See, these 5 things are a must-have if you're ever going to get to millionaire. Without it, you're not going to get there because you haven't got there before. So let's understand. If you have a corporation, I'll build the one for you. If not, I'll hand you one for free. That's right, free. And then you just have to pay your filing fee. You got to stop bringing the pain home, put your ducks in a row, let me repackage you under the corporate umbrella. Is that okay? We play my way again? So let's understand. Helping rich and famous people is fine. They kind of listen better than you. What did you do? Honey, we're at the kitchen table with our friends and family. We're going to start a business. Oh, goody. We're going to jack it up, drop the score, get screwed, and back ourselves in a corner, hack our house, and be stupid. Well, that's what happened. Why didn't you play with me? All right, why would you jack up personal credit when you ever have to? Why would you bring the pain home? You're supposed to take care of your family. What's wrong with you? I don't understand that. So let's write down today's date. Let's project 90 days. Let's start working through the 90-day process and gain and get you past go. We get to play, like winning the game of business that I wrote 46 years ago. Paragraph 3, page 6, cash flow fee per time. There's that old shit day I told you about. I got to go in a coma. I was never sick a day in my life. July 4th, July 5th, I get to die? Well, that sucks. I'm in the coma. My wife tells everybody at the office he's going to die. They say he's going to die. Ron goes to the office stealing my books and CDs, gets caught. Tom sells my websites and my phone numbers to a porn site because he wanted to make money off of me while I'm dead. So in other words, be careful. The people around you, you know, some of them really ripped you off and screwed you over. Huh? And from there, you spent thousands of crap that didn't work. But that's up to you. So we can play my way. Is that okay? So let's understand. The Millionaires Founders Kit, the office sells it right now for $499. No problem. During a live webinar with me, because I don't get a paycheck or a commission, it's $199. If you sell. Don't sell, forget it. Call the office, pay $500. Starting a business is, oh my goodness, your friends and family, they're going to knock you off the damn cliff, or they're going to catch you, you're going to fall and die. Hold your breath. Why don't you do that? Now let's understand. Mrs. Hope and her lovely family using and abusing me as a kid kind of sucks. So I woke up and I basically understand. If I got up at 2:25 in the morning, the abuser couldn't get me. And that's what I've done all my life. My body's done that ever since day one now. So I look in the mirror after I go to my knees and say, thank you, Jesus, for yesterday, today, and tomorrow. All right, in Jesus' name, amen. Then I look in the mirror. I knew by crying my ass out as a little boy, the only one who can get me out of hell was me. That's it. So that's what I had to do. From there, you tell your friends and family, you got an idea? Oh, goody for you. You ever notice they interrupt you every time you talk? They're going to tell you how to do your idea better than you, and they haven't done diddly squat themselves. Why do you let people cloud your direction? What's with that? We shouldn't do that. So July 4th, everything's great. 3 yachts in the backyard. Next day, I'm in a coma. I get to hear my tax attorney trick my wife to sign a POA. Nurse asked my wife if I'm a donor. Then all of a sudden, it was dark. All these people around me, and I got a choice. Jesus said, stay in peace or go back. My wife's falling apart. I said, go back. The machine went beep, beep, beep again. The lady dropped her clipboard. I wish I could have yelled and went, boo, and scared the hell out of them, too. You see, I don't have excuses. I had to move 24 times on the time I'm 11 and a half years old to a lot of shitty people. I've been shot 3 times and knifed 6 times. No excuses. From there, you got to get past go. I can show you the Lamborghinis, the Duffys, the mansions. White men do jump, stupid people say we don't. From there, I can show you more Lamborghinis, all right, race boats, helicopters, U-Dogs, yachts, and Ferraris. I call this Ray's Rules. Is that okay? We play my way for a while? Because your way, what? Sucks. So I call my blueprint when I designed it when I was a little boy, 9.5. See it, believe it, go get it. That's actually what works. So credit repair. Oh, goody. Let me get at my magic wand. I got another book called Bullshit Doesn't Pay Your Bills, because credit repair is a fraud. Give me a joke. You're going to write stupid letters. The Federal Trade Commission says credit repair is a fraud. Can't collect money up front. Credit Organization Act says the same thing too. What am I supposed to do, Ray? Write down section 611. It'll tell you what you can do. From there, you might have to negotiate a debt. You have 5 ways to kill a debt. So you might have to man up, woman up, take care of your responsibility, and not rip off your creditor. There you go. Now, what we can do is make sure you understand rules and tools. You might have to negotiate something. All cars at 25, 29% rule, but 2. All right, why? Because they don't fluctuate with you. If you would have known that, you would have known what card to jack up. You wouldn't have dropped your score. Got stuck, hell, couldn't get it anymore. Rapid refresh and rapid scoring. Don't worry, I invented those about 41 years ago with Harold Stokes and Ken Yarbrough. I call this the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. We get to play and give you 25 steps today. Is that okay? We get to play my way for a while. First of all, we got to go to Intuit because they bought Credit Karma. All right, December 3rd, 2020. They were indicted 3 times if you don't know that. I want you to have one because it's free. And on top of that, I want you to realize about LifeLock. Please be careful. They've been indicted 6 times. Their last indictment's $100 million. So the reality is I carry a $2 million policy too. Well, they can only carry 1. Oh, well, just be careful, please. See, I want to obtain your credit. I want to analyze it today. I want to show you how you can get a 7, 15, 90 working days. On Friday and Saturday, I call it case numbers. Would you like me to call it yours? Let me know. Here's that form you need to pay attention to. It's an SS5 form. You fill it out at 14 to 16. If not, mommy did it because you were born in 71 on. SS5 equals SSN in 1040. Well, there's that card you got in your pocket, your purse. It says do not carry, don't carry with you, don't laminate, and don't use for ID purposes. And it says property of such administration, not you. And if they ask for it, you got to give it back. Did you know the SSN, all right, is for the 1040 tax return? So when you got your first job a long time ago, where's my money? The company says the IRS gets your cut, you get the leftover. That's what makes you a duck and a sheep. You get the leftover. See, you didn't learn how to play, and you follow a lot of ducks and sheep. I don't think that's actually good for you, do you? So what do we get to do? We look at irs.gov. You and the court filing 1 tax return, up to 3 to 5 million, almost no tax. That'd be okay if we play my way for a while. So that SS5, we're going to look at SS4. How you receive money matters. SS4, no taxes due to your profit. Oh, SSN, tax, and probate when you're dead. So you got choices today. Legal name. A corporation, legal name, or entity. Entity, or individual person. Banks and grocery stores file bankruptcy in locations, write off on their taxes, and we the people, bring the pain home and go, what do we do next? You backed yourself in a damn corner. That should not be acceptable, ever. So it says banking and credit purposes. You know, I told Ted Turner when I was 9.5 years old how to use the SS4 26 different ways. I did. Isn't that fun? So guess what? Per entity. Here's the dashboard I set up in 1992. I'm helping in the 80s and the 90s about TRW and Asperian. Having fun. Did you know it says there I can use SSN or SS4? Person, corp, division, or subsidiary. I get to do it on the behalf of whatever I want to. Isn't that fun? I designed the dashboard for me, for you. But again, you get to play my way. All right, division of me. Corporation in pieces. Wow, did you know you have the ability to change your life since day one, and you never had to bring the pain home, all right, in the first place, I'm sorry. You should have played with me a lot sooner than this. So a corporation gets to do four things. First, it gets a buffer tax, no tax to do till you're profitable. Corporate credit, hell, it's all the damn write-off, even the interest rate. And then the car fleet price. And the hotel free buffet. Division's a line of defense. They're cheap, there are multiple functions, buy at wholesale price, multiple credit reports, and separate liability for real estate. I want you to build a line of defense. Why didn't you do that? Are these turned on today? Let's build a corporate umbrella. Let's realize that debt follows tax ID and credit reports too. I'm going to guarantee everything I say I do in writing. I will guarantee 100% as long as you're part of the program. The only thing you can do is violate by screwing up, by jacking up cards, or applying and crashing your rapid rescore. I do the first one for you, so don't screw it up. That's all you got to do is follow rules and tools. There's 5 ways to kill a debt. Oh, you got an IRS problem? Hell, they got a form for that too. So you can go to irs.gov, 656, 430 A and B, solve your damn problem. Let's rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty. So what do we get to do? Play my way. 750, analyze you, rapid rescore. All right, let's push you up on the way. They start at 510. Now they're at 757. Wow. But you got to be part of the program. They have a 651 and no damn green lights. From there, I build them up and away. 132 points, a bunch of green lights. I build them $1 million of credit. Here's a lousy one. Bankruptcy sucks. No credit at all. Here's $500. All right. Here's collection, 11 collection counts. They're late on their car payment. Here's $3,000. So you got to balance your debt and get basically bailed up right and quit screwing it up. Here's basically in 3 days, 96 points. They did what I told them to do with a rapid rescore too. So let's see. If you want me to help you, you get into a rapid rescore. You go to class Friday or Saturday. You don't follow anyone, and we go for the 750. Now I'm going to charge you $999. I'm going to give you 1,000 card back to you. I want you to reimburse yourself. During a broadcast, I get 50% discount for you. It's $499. The card becomes $500. And you learn the rules and tools so you don't have to bring the pain home again, and you maintain a 750 from now on. If you don't have a corp, I'll give you one for free. If you don't build one, you got 2 from there rebuilt. How about set up level 1 at 10:30 on Saturdays, Pacific Standard Time? How about I charge you $999 to do all of that for you? And we build you $5,000 of credit, $24.99, $25,000 of credit. Let's analyze you, let's add history, and let's start popping credit right away. If you want that kind of price today, it's pretty simple. It's a Zelle. Take a picture of Zelle. There you go. Ray at rayscredit.com, Ray Reynolds, recipient. You can also call the office at 800-254-9506. If you use a card, they will charge you 5% more. The bank charges that. That's just for us, and then you got to pay the price too. From there, you screwed up. Sorry. You added yourself to the national mailing list. Because why? You got a corporation, you got a cable bill, you're a voter. Why don't we call 888-567-8688? Why don't you opt out for 5 years or a lifetime? Why not? The number's right in front of you. Call it later today. What do we get to do next? Step number 5. How about we plan the problem? You had a friend and family member rip you off. You spent thousands of crap that didn't work. Let's start planning the problem. And let's understand what I'm going to call safety credit. We're going to build a line of defense. Okay, this way you don't bring the pain home again. When I do the first one of these years ago, 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. The moment you take it past 29%, yeah, you might as well step on your own damn toe. So what are we going to elect? Rules and tools. This means never bring the pain home. All cards fluctuate. All of them fluctuate but 2. And what do we look at? You pay attention today, because if you don't, you'll keep screwing it up the rest of your life, no matter what you say or you do. That's a 750 score. Learn what card you can jack up and never bring the pain home without fluctuating your credit again. 750 more. So you got an emergency. What do? You lost your job too. You run out of time, you run out of money, and you can't wait to go jack these suckers up in about 42 days. That's a mistake. But again, you got to play a little bit with me. Okay, you need $5,000 now. Go ask your friends and your family, your bank. You said the word need, so they say no. That's how it works. You waste $50 every other day. That means you piss it away. This $5,000 card in my hand is $50 a month. Did you know they said the average person wastes $140 a week? That's $600 a month. If I spend $50,000 on a corporate credit card and write it all off, the payment is $612.26. The average person pisses away every given month. I can go buy 2 pizza restaurants with a drive-through during a pandemic. So white men do jump. Still, what people say we don't. Nixon took the gold standard out, and right now I need you to write down a will to sacrifice a division, not the corporate, my family. All right, and I have no intent to defraud. Write that down. I want you to have your cake and eat it too. I want you to quit bringing the damn pain home. Is that okay with you? So raise rules. Number 7, you're going to become a certified CFO and never bring the pain home. We're going to play my way for a while. So there I am, dead in a coma. Google the address. Tell you, you find out I'm telling you the truth. Sucks when you're dead, but I get to come back and help you. Okay, my first coma, 5.5 years old. I was crippled for life and using my face as the brake. Jesus said, get up, I got up. Last coma, and working on me, then I got to die. See, the devil's trying to knock us down and hold us back. But God's delays aren't God's denials. So I like to repackage it like Humpty Dumpty. Would that be okay if we did it my way for a while? Get into one of my coaching programs. I only coach 30 people at a time. There's only 2 spots available. You don't get it today, you just missed out again. Oh, well. Checkbook money, the bank will give you $250,000, put it in your bank business account. That's called checkbook money. How about a corporation's illegal what again? Person may sue or be sued. Oh, the lack of knowledge is the stupidity of man and woman. See, here's this guy. He lost his job. Boo-hoo-hoo. Who gives a shit? This is ridiculous. He's not homeless. Get your butt and have a garage sale, drive an Uber, drive a Lyft. Take and go to the church. I'll give you the damn food. Quit being a whiny baby here. It's ridiculous. Hey, I sold my wedding ring, my Rolex Nexus bracelet. We were friggin' homeless. Luckily, I had my divisions of me. I built $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. Bought my wife her next dream house. Why do you stay down when you never had to? I don't understand that. There's no reason anybody has to stay down, but it's up to you. Divisions allow us, all right, multiple functions, disconnect, I say incorporate. Got a bad tenant, get rid of them. Cash and supply credit. So this means flat out, if we build a line of defense with my system, which I've done for millions and millions of people for years, line of defense, the only thing we'd sacrifice is the division, not the corporate and the family. Will that make more sense? So I get you a tax ID. I get to build the credit reports. That's how it works. TransUnion, Spirit, and Equifax, business reports using tax ID. I get to line you up for checkbook money. You see, there's my dashboard again. SSN, SS4, which would you like? Let me know. We'll play my way for a while. Because what did I say your way does? Sucks. Sorry, but it's true. I developed this in 1992. We get to play my way again. Oh, well. We're going to build credit reports under the Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, under tax ID. Business reports. That's where we get to write it all off. Isn't that fun? I like to write everything off, don't you? But again, it's your choice as we get to play this game. So let's play my way again. See, what happens is I had a big problem. I had $53 million of credit cards collecting these. They started to shrink my limits. Well, that sucks. They want to shrink my limits, and that's no fun at all. So what did I get to do? All right, very simple. What I got to do is pretty simple, is I turn them into what? All right, I started loaning out money. I did my research under C-191D. I found out I could loan out money through the corporation. Did you know when I loaned out $50,000? All right, I got $2,400 a month. That was the net after I paid the payment. I designed my own income. Why don't you? So let's understand something today. The division process. In my book called Buckets of Money, I designed a way to loan out $4.6 million. It took me 18 months, 41 divisions, and I created $190,000 a month. Then my next matrix was 16 million. Next one was 32. I protected myself and I didn't stick my limits anymore. I got to play just using the credit and the assets behind that were $1.1 billion. Isn't that fun? We can learn to play the game to win. And that's why I wrote Become the Bank, one of my books as well too. We get to play my way for a while. I like that. I did that one in 98. Is that okay? So let's understand you got a corp, check the address, put your ducks in a row, because right now when they sue that, they sue you, and that kind of sucks. Let's build a lot of defense, and let's quit bringing the pain home. I'd like you to learn how to daisy chain credit. Write it down. Did you know one card can be up to 99 more? Fair Lending Act, that could be $100 million. That's a little crazy, don't you think? So we can play and get you a couple $1 million starting today, but it's up to you. A division from the tax ID and the history that I do under the umbrella. I'm going to start them up for TransUnion, Equifax, Experian for you. I charge $499 each, 3 for $14.97. If it was done now during the broadcast with me, 3 for $9.99, 9 for $24.99. You get a great discount. There you go. Remember, Zell. Ray at racecredit.com and Ray Reynolds recipient. All right, from there, I understand. All the goodies I always obtain is a division. In case I have an old shit day, I get rid of the division and not the corp in my family. I like goodies. I like riding with Neil Diamond a couple of times. That was fun. From there, a couple $100 million of goodies. See, you should have $1 million of credit cards and $5 million of checkbook money. That's what I want you to do. I want to rebuild you here. Then I want to get you the Green Spark card. Unlimited of 100,000. The other two sisters for 30. If we got 160 times 9, is that $1 million? How about the B of A? How about the Wells Fargo? How about the Chase? How about we look at basically American Express? Times 9, isn't that up to $5 million? Now at that time, for there, we're going to go to the bank. You see, they have this money called bridge loans. They give up to 150, as long as you have a 2-year corporation. All right, and you basically position right. These are my 5 favorite ones, up to 5.4 million. It's called checkbook money. Shouldn't we do that to finance the American dream? Instead of stealing it from the family too? So the only thing that ever stops you is you. Please quit getting in your own damn way. Play with me for a while. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. All right, I got specialty classes on Saturday in rotation at 9 o'clock in the morning. So that was kind of fun this last weekend. All right, from there, we're going to basically do what? Leveraging money this next week. Isn't that fun? Here's what I want you to think about. If we build corporate credit, which we get to write off the interest rate in the credit card, all right, we get to write off borrow money, it's not taxable, and we use that to buy your lifetime income. Isn't that the way to play the game to win and not steal from the family? That's your cake and eat it too. Raise rules. Become a certified CFO. And never bring the pain home again. Let's pretend I gave you $1 million today. Here's a $1 million check. What are you going to do? Everybody says, only buy health in a core. Shut the door. It's ridiculous. $1 million reference 3 times 5 becomes $15 million. Then you use borrow money. You don't pay tax. I mean, I'm so tired of watching people do stupid. It's ridiculous. So we can play my way. Would that be okay? Oh my goodness, you won the lottery. Then they're going to say, put it in your personal account. I'm going to say, hell no. You're going to have a division of you to the same corporation with the tax ID from the corporation. You're going to sit down with the banker and say, here's my check. I'd like to borrow against it. Borrow money is not taxable. And I want to show you how to turn that into $1 billion just for the hell of it. You've had 11 cities file bankruptcy in your face. You didn't even pay attention to that too. Sorry to say, but it's true. United States of America Corporation, cities corporation, states are corporations too. Did you know you could have played their way and not brought the pain home? As long as you have no intent to do fraud. But that's only step number 9. We get to play my way for a while. Google bankruptcy today. You have to. Why? Who's going to be the duck the next time oh shit hits the fan? Family, corporate division, or subsidiary? Make a choice. So if we learn to play, we can protect the family starting today. We can play my way for a while. There's my dashboard. Would you like some money? I can build you up to $1 million of credit. But again, it's not easy. Gonna work your tail off too. All right, beat your doubt, get out of your damn way when you run your race. We get to play again. Okay, so getting past go. I believe you're stuck. Mansions in the harbor, raceboats with my name on it, yachts, helicopters, and big buildings too. Now I want you to do some work now. I want you to change your driver's license, your insurance, and your registration. Because right now, when you get pulled over in a bumpity bump, you're telling everybody where you live. How stupid is it for somebody to tell a stranger where they live? I don't understand stupid. You're not stupid. What you're doing is stupid. All right, Privacy Act, P.O. Box, mailing address. We're going to do it my way for a while. You buy a car, what did you do? You let this dealer sweat you for 5 hours. The sales guy, the sales manager, then the finance gets you too. 5 hours later, you want to get the hell out of there. 9 inquiries and lost 30,000. How about we do it my way? Fleet price, tax ID division. It's not a point about the write-up. The point is who's liable and registered owner. My way makes more sense. You buy a house, you put 2 people on the loan. That's kind of dumb. They lose it, and they lose the house and the car too. They report it to the IRS as a 1099-C. Now you got double shitty credit. Congratulations. You see, in a bumpity bump, it should be a division versus you, so they get diddly squat. I like diddly squat, don't you? But again, it's up to you. We get to play my way for a while. Every property you get is a division. You got a separate liability. You have no idea which one's going to slip and fall, and so you can screw you up. Your house payment is offset in your taxes. Amazon didn't pay tax on the first 10 billion to double trillion now. Why the hell would they pay tax? There's no loophole. They're doing what they're allowed to do. They're going to play, and that's what they get to do. Isn't it your turn? He bought Twitter, but he had to borrow 44 billion from 3 banks. And then it's Tweedledee, Tweedledum. It's X marks the spot now. He's got a spaceship. So the other guys, they got spaceships too. Isn't that fun? They get to play the game. And beam me up, Scotty, too. You can join the club if you want to. But that's only step number 15 today. Run your life to a corporation in conjunction. All right, very simple. Pay tax, buy a Lamborghini. Your taxable income, what do? You pay car payment, gas, registration, insurance. Hell, why don't you just say no and drive a damn company car like I do? Well, that make more sense. Why don't you go to irs.gov today, look up at 1244, and look up the SS4 too. Banking and credit purposes. You never had to be the duck and the sheep. Why did you choose to be a duck and a sheep? Do you like going bah, bah, quack, quack, quack? I mean, it's ridiculous. Mama, she can't even take her baby home unless she signs the SS5 form at the hospital since 1971. So you better learn how to play and start paying attention. How many people ripped you off on the side and you allowed that? You buy a house, escrow, closed homestead trust. Oh, it's not in a trust? Don't worry. When they sue you, they take it away. When you're dead, it gets stuck in the probate. Your family got diddly squat. You hire a contractor that hires a subcontractor. It stands outside at Home Depot. They're all trying to steal your goodies. How about we do it my way so they get diddly squat? I like diddly squat, don't you? And you look up the irrevocable trust too. We get to play and never bring the pain home again. I like that. So now, if you're a crook, you don't file your tax returns, just go to prison. Hell, Wesley Snipes didn't listen to me. This guy ruined his life and his career. All right? He's stupid as CPAs and attorneys. I can't believe it. You see, you can't play peekaboo with the IRS making a mess. No peekaboo with the IRS. We get to play the right way. Step number 20. So let's understand. You want to save up to 70%. It's a division that does that. Up to 90 days to pay a bill. You close escrow, and you take that $200,000 and turn it into $15 million. Borrow money is not taxable. You get to leverage the money and build a line of defense. What's wrong with you? You don't know how to play? That's step 21. Throw blackjack again. So we get to play my way. You see, the Ray Reynolds University, I was doing up to $1 million a day, but I got to die in that coma and come back and help you. I guess that was God's plan at the time. So my blueprint is very simple. It's see it, believe it, go get it. Is that okay if we play my way? 3 divisions of me, 5 closet divisions. All right, that's how I got $1 million in 6 weeks coming out of the coma. And I bought my wife her next dream house. We get to play and get to win. Step number 22. 1,000 steps to millionaire. What do we get to do? The blueprint. I like that. See, you don't have your time has you. There's the problem. Coaching programs, I only coach 30 people at a time. There's only 2 positions right now. And when they're gone on all the time. I give extra bonuses and things to the coaching people. It's fun. You want to be a millionaire? Say no. You want to be a corporate millionaire? Say yes. There you go. I got clients, and I show you example, but these are in my millionaire group at 6 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock on Saturday. Joanne here, all right, she's in the group, and right now she's getting literally about 60,000 a month, okay? And she only started about 5 months ago. We look at Joseph. Joseph, I taught him how to use the CD at Chase for 31 days and play. But again, what is he doing? About 147 last month. We get to play. From there, what do? The blueprint call. See, I want to spend an hour with you and your partner on the phone and going through the steps, past, present, future, corp divisions, everything. Let's set up a blueprint so we can get you where you want to go, which you should have done a long time ago. All right, blueprint call with me is $999. Okay, and you're both on the phone for that hour or two, hopefully. From there, we look at the things and type of businesses to do. Simple. You drive around, let someone drive you, you're the passenger in the front seat, and you look at the gas station, the Wendy's, the dry cleaners, the storage units, the apartment building, and then you look in the mirror when you put the visors down and go, what the hell am I doing wrong? Why don't I own them all? That's your problem. Why don't you own them? Someone else's corporation does. Shouldn't you have your corp in 3 divisions and play the game the right way? So if you like, I'll use my location system for you, and I'll get you a location, put you in business, and hand you the damn keys. Take away your excuses, by the way. Every time I invest $40,000 at a time, I get auto income up to about 10,000, 100,000 auto income about 45, 250 about 75. What do? We finance it through the corporation's credit, and that's the ultimate goal. You go to an expo, what do you got, deer in the headlight kind of thing? Why don't I hold your hand every step of the way? You own it, but you don't run it. Would that be okay? But again, it's going to be up to you. So what I have is a 6 weeks program. 6 weeks, that's a starter thing, just to get your feet wet to find out if we can build a relationship. From there, we're going to put you based on an hour blueprint with your partner live. Going to give you 25,000 in credit. We're going to expedite your rapid. All right, we're going to put you in all the classes, even the specialties as well. Normally about almost 12,000 bucks. Today it's $4,999 if it's done now. Okay, if you want to call 800-254-9506, I'd do it now. I only have 2 positions available. It's a now thing. From there, real estate franchise storage units. So you can start with the 6 weeks, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. What is our goal? Line you up, get you some locations, some goodies, and project $5 million. That's what a coaching period is for. Line you up to get some goodies. So the bottom line is, let's get you 10,000, 100,000, 50,000 a month. It depends where you want to go, but I'll coach you in any direction you want to do. All classes, all right, phone calls, all right, rapid rescore and analyze you every 7 days so we can pop your credit as fast as possible too. And what do we position? All right, projections, limits, and phone calls and all kinds of fun stuff. But again, what happens if you want the 3 months program for coaching is $8,000. All right, what I do give you 100,000 of credit with that package. If you got basically the 6 months, it's 15,000. From there, I build you 150,000. If you got the 1 year, it's $30,000. And then I build you up to literally 250,000 of credit. What's a corporation again? Oh, it's a legal person that may soon be sued. Division bill mean what? My line of defense. What am I willing to sacrifice? Division, not corp and family. What are you willing to lose today? You've been bringing the pain home to you and your family long enough. Okay? So me, I finally got a family, a wife and 6 kids and 12 grandkids. I'm not losing my family. Finally got one. Corporation, they sue that, they sue you. So let's understand how to get basically checkmate. All right, that's step number 23. As we play today, reaching the dream, think to be the impossible. I'll train you to be a certified CFO using corps and divisions. Been doing that for the last 46 years. And what are we going to do? Make sure if you have joint credit, get rid of that. You buy a house, let's go close homestead trust. From there, we get a corp. You want one for free, it's yours. You just pay your filing fee, that's it. From there, you get divisions for what? Real estate, franchise, current business, and line of defense. I always give credit back up to 10 times what you invest, because I want to take away your excuses and get you where you need to go. Ultimate goal. And by the way, I'm the only one that does that on planet Earth. So let's play my way for a while, step 24. But again, what do you get to do today? So if you want the 750, and that's all you want from me, all right, we're going to analyze you, wrap or rescore, push the score up and away, do a wrap or rescore, go to class Friday or Saturday, or both, 750. We charge you $9.99. We give you 1,000 card back. During our broadcast, we discount that $4.99, and you get the $500 card back as a bonus. And then now, because of rules and tools, you know how to maintain 750 forever. If you don't have a corp, we give you one for free. You pay filing fee. Rebuild you. Go to class on Saturday, 10:30. Level 1 is setup. You spend $999. All right, you get 5,000 back of credit. $24.99, 25,000 of credit. So what happens is analyzation. All right, adding history and popping credit as soon as possible. If you want that kind of package today, it's simple. It's a Zell, or you can call the office at 800-254-9506. Referrals are good. We like to build more credit or refer people we give them money back to. So if you have referrals, why don't you email me a list and I'll have somebody call them for you. But the reality is if they don't and they don't name your name, they kind of blow it for you. We look at banks and grocery stores, cities, how they don't bring the pain to the corp. They write it all off. You should stop bringing the pain home. Become a certified CFO and basically reprogram your brain to millionaire status. Look beyond that curtain every time and dissect it. Understand it. We do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. All right. It's very simple. So all of you can do what I offer now. You can call 800-254-9506. All right. The discounts will end within an hour this time too. So let's understand today. We want to rebuild you. My goal and mission in life is to repackage America. That's why one of my companies was called that years ago too. I just want to change the world before I die again. So we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. At the end of the day, all right, God loves us all.